That's a little frustrating, but at least we completed a bit of the quest that I'm involved with right now. Let's go up to the Baron's castle area and see if we can get our items repaired or just get new items completely. Now, even this early in the game, you can get things, you can get treasure maps, essentially, and they lead you to extremely powerful Witcher gear, which is, you have to build them, but after you've built them, you can upgrade them and continue to upgrade them, and I mean, with few exceptions, the Witcher gear is... the many different types of Witcher gear are stronger than any other items you can really receive in the game. There are other really good ones, for sure, but almost everything is... almost all the best gear is Witcher gear. So let's see these armors, and I don't know, maybe the armors will have one of the treasure maps for the Witcher stuff. Yeah, there's so many treasure maps, because it's like you get a map for the silver sword and the steel sword and the chest armor and the you know, legs and everything. It's so there's a lot of hunting for treasure, that's for sure. Looking for a master armor. Well, that's
looking for someone who can craft me some armor.
This is true.
Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now.
20 years now.
In some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen.
I like how she's just like rubbing her fist against the shirt.
Every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Good armor.
But durable. Can't constrain movement. And I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
Something that helps me at least kill one monster in this playthrough.
And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Oh yeah, that sounds useful.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them.
Dude, you need to
you know
armor yourself up some teeth.
If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the
Well, light gear can't be durable? What the heck?
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
Skellige legends. Skellige is such a cool area in this game.
My granddad would go to Unvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year.
How do people even make up these names? Tordarroch. Unvik.
But the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools.
Well, I shouldn't. I really have no room to talk. I'm like Irish and Scottish, and oh my god, those names. What in the world? Alright, where's the forge then?
Legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the Isle, in a cave. Clanfolk.
Honestly, in video game speak, that's detailed enough. In real world, if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, the tools are on the Isle. They're in a cave, north side," I'd be like, "That's it. That's all you have to tell me." What do you have in stock? Do you have any swords? No, you don't. So you can buy diagrams for building, gosh, all sorts of stuff. I'm pretty sure you can also just find literally every single one of those in the game. But nonetheless, you know, if you just want to get something earlier rather than later, it's nice. You really don't get just about any money for anything we could sell right now. Oh, actually, we get a lot of money for that. And I'm not going to be using them, so they can just get right out of here. Fortunately, they don't have much terribly useful. Alright, let's play a game of Gwent. Gotta get them in there every now and again.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Like how... almost everyone you talk to, there might be some exceptions, but almost everyone you talk to, like, you want to play Gwent, and they're like instantly like, yes! I don't care what's going on in the world. Yes, I do. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh gosh, it's a monster deck. Now, I mentioned before that you really shouldn't play monster decks the thing is, monster decks are overwhelmingly focused on melee cards. As you can see, she's just pulling them out left and right. And against a beginner deck like me right now, it's actually really strong. And you're about to see, she's going to pull out a whole bunch more cards right now. Yep, just, oh my. So, the way it works is that with a monster deck, you can see how some of those cards have a little symbol of 2 helmets. When they use that card, hold on really quick, I want to keep drawing cards out of her. When they use any card with that, it means any card in their whole deck that has that little symbol on it, even if it's not currently in their deck right now, like at the bottom of the screen you can see where I have my cards, they can still pull them out. So it makes it so that like monster decks are kind of whack, TBH. I can't believe I just said TBH. I'm so used to doing that, kind of like ironically. So what is my leader card? Oh yeah, it's... Never mind, I remember now. There's not really much I can do with this match, unfortunately. We might just straight up end up failing this, honestly, because monster decks are just so dang incredible. Now the disadvantage of if they pull out cards like the ones they just did, is that if they do have them in their deck during the current match, then it'll just pull out a ton of their cards all at once. Yeah, there's nothing I could do there, so we're gonna have to hope I can win. Oh, she just used a weather card. I wonder if that means she's out of all other cards. I really hope so, because I kind of need her to be if I'm gonna win. God. Oh, get fucked, idiot. You're an idiot. You absolute buffoon. She used Scorch, and it destroyed her own card as well as mine, and I had one more, so I won. Wow. Like a deck 20 times better than mine and still loses.
Fancy again.
Alright. Yes, I know you have a lot of things. That's very impressive. You even have Gwent cards. Oh, and they have one of the Witcher maps. Yeah, let's buy a decoy. You know I like that Nilf card. I love my Nilf cards. Nilfgaardian saddles, which are, I think, the best base game items, or horse upgrades. But I think with DLC they're second best, if I'm remembering right. Probably not. So really quick, let's head inside here because there's actually a quick side quest we can do. Ciri's room. Alright. Is that dude like whistling the Gwent theme? Is it like when we play Gwent there's actually just a whole crowd that gathers around and actually just starts playing? Honestly, that would be awesome.
So Ciri was here.
Ciri was here and she had a dreidel in here. Kind of random.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Ciri's always in a hurry,
The
dude.
Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this?
Man, I don't even want to read a lot of this shit. It just goes on and on and on.
Seems they have hands in high places in Vizima.
Let's put away some of our fancy clothes real quick. You actually need some later in the game, so I won't do all of them right now, but some of them. Alright. We gotta go talk to Greg. Oh, that was for the cat school gear. What? What the heck? Well, then we're gonna be following that, because cat school gear is my favorite gear in the game. So that'd actually probably be a really good quest to follow right now. It'd be a good way to kind of get us stronger right now, especially if I'm currently doing side content.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
You know me.
Wearing a medallion shaped like
It's
a
your
wolf.
boy.
Siri told me about you.
I guess she seems absolutely unsurprised. Okay, I found this toy in Siri's room. What is she, a nerd?
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Siri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Siri carved it for me. Such a shame.
Siri's a master. What is a wood maker called?
You and Siri talked.
It's not a carpenter, is it?
We did?
Oh my
Did
god,
she
I
say
look
where
so.
she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said
You
she
know,
was looking
sometimes
for
I just think about my
a
knowledge of the
sorceress.
world, and I'm just like,
Your
I'd
hero
rather
saw
not think
that
about
she
that right
lived
now,
in-
and then I stop thinking about it
I
until the
wonder
next
if
time,
she
and it
had
happens
that
again.
friend of hers.
What friend? What you
Siri
mean?
wanted to help a friend. Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Her friend who's in trouble. So Siri is trying to find somebody, trying to help somebody
Where
out.
Siri is?
No. One day I bought her breakfast and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone.
Man, like all the kids in this game,
He said I was too
even the
little
ones
to
like with
stop.
parents seem like they have the worst lives, but the ones without parents, which is like half the kids in the game,
Yes,
oh
this.
god, it seems
Green
awful.
stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well. Don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, great guy.
Siri's pretty great.
I'm not playing.
Siri's like the
I'm helping.
only one in this game's world that I can even think of who's like so actively generous like all the time. So I think that side quest is already done. Yeah, it is. Ah, dang, the cat school gear is already so far beyond me. I say already, but it's no surprise. What is this? This is another treasure map thing. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. It's in White Orchard, but... Oh, that dude said the Pam Pam Param thing. So I've played through this game several times, and me and my two friends have both played through it several times as well. We kind of have this thing going on where one of my friends just somehow apparently has never heard the line Pam Pam Param in his game ever. Now I'm pretty much certain he is lying. Peter, you're lying, dude. There's just no way. The Pam Pam Param line is just a line that random NPCs say. Just, you know, all over the place. They just say it.
That's it, Roach.
And I hear it constantly, especially here in the Baron's place. I hear it like every 10 seconds from these guys. And our other friend, Luke, he's like, yeah, like we hear that shit all the time. And somehow Peter has managed to just basically never hear it. It's honestly impressive. Okay, really quick, let's go see this Temerian treasure. Maybe we can actually get something that will help us. Kill a monster, just one would be great at this point.
Had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Alright. Oh, maybe they have Wolfsbane out in White Orchard too. Wow, it looks so nice right now. I'm so used to White Orchard looking like really dreary and down, but I guess this area can actually look quite nice. There's actually a lot of plants. Maybe I should like spend more time here. White Orchard is really weird to me because it's a rather large, well, it's not like a big area of the game, but it's, the thing is, for a tutorial area, it's pretty big. Because really, I mean, its only purpose, as far as I can remember, it's expressly for just, as far as the main quest goes, it's just for what we did with, Vesemir, where we killed the, whatever, the big flying boy. And past that, it's like, no, I just move on. But there's at least some side quests here and there. And there's lots of, like, locations of interest, places of interest that you can see. Let's see. Got some nice gauntlets. Oh, wow. We got some good stuff there. Alright, Temerian treasure. Is it in here? Yeah, it is. How am I guess I'll use Ard. Seems like I could just walk on them. They were just exploding under my feet. Oh wow. There's a bit here. Getting some good gear for Geralt. So we have... Here's the secrets, I guess, or the valuables. I guess it was just money, basically. Well, still, it's good to get some side quests done and get some extra money. Yeah, so just some dudes hiding some stuff. Alright. So while we're here, I think we can, find that Witcher gear. So, let's go to this place of power over here. And hopefully now we're actually high enough level so we can fight these wraiths. Last time we sure weren't, but it would be great if we could.
Power. Should draw from it.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're high enough level now. So with like ghosts, what you want to do to fight them is you want to put down Geralt's, what is it? Yurden. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And when the ghosts come into it, they kind of just get trapped. Well, they don't exactly get trapped, but they move a lot slower. They get damaged much easier. Okay, that dude just went right out of here, so I guess I'll just use this. Which means basically a free level up. Which is why places of power, the first time you draw from them, are extremely useful. And you really kind of want to get to all of them that you can. Alright. Oh wait, let's actually go down there. I think this place might actually be where one of the Witcher treasure things are. I don't think you actually need any of the treasure maps. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Strange.
Okay, there's just stuff on the wall. Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of the places. Oh boy. But I don't think you actually need any maps to find the stuff. You can just find it, which is really cool. I like it when a game doesn't always require you to trigger something, you know. Sometimes it can just be, oh yeah, you just found it. That's actually where it just is. I'm trying to light these torches. There's a lot of torches in here, and it's so dark that I kind of like to light the stuff in here, but it's kind of like impossible. Ooh, a sword. Please tell me it's a silver sword. Please. It's a steel sword, and it sucks. Damn it. Lots of gauntlets. Okay, letter from Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School. A serpentine silver sword. Let's go, dude. Okay. So in any case, now we have the Viper School gear. You know what? I think we're just gonna go on a little bit of a quest right now. I think we're just gonna go try and get all of the Viper School gear and make it. And hopefully find some stuff for making some more oils and or potions or whatever else on the way. I've always really appreciated how well this game can draw me into other quests and objectives without it feeling like really unnatural or kind of weird to me. Dude, is that guy having a stroke? What the hell?
Come on, Roach.
You know, most games, like let's go with Fallout New Vegas, because I've been going through that. It's not that the quests feel forced, it's that almost always it's like you get your different quests and your Pip-Boy, and then it's like you choose to pursue one, and you go to do it. And you might occasionally find some other quests along the way, but generally not, because a lot of time they're in very specific, hard to find locations that won't intersect too well.
Come on now.
Oh, is that Wolfsbane? I bet you that's Wolfsbane. It's Belisa fruit, which I think is also actually very useful, so I'm kind of mad, but I'm kind of not. But yeah, in most games it's kind of like you just follow one thread, and then you might find something else on the way, but I would generally kind of expect not to a whole bunch. But this game, I don't know how, considering how large the areas are, but it really does a great job of interspersing things and mixing them in such a way so that you just naturally run into things along your way. And for me, that's a big part of the replayability of the game. And just in general, it makes it feel so much more natural and, simply put, just enjoyable to me. Alright, let's I guess we gotta go down here. Oh, I think we have to go into this castle. And from what I vaguely recall, I think it... Oh, no, it's actually really easy. I recall, like, getting stuck for a while at one point, like, not being able to figure out where to go, but that was actually really obvious. Dude, you're level 2, you're not gonna kill me. In fact, I'm just gonna toss you right off. There you go! I love it. Wow, that was delayed. What? Alright, guys, let's just... Dude, you're level 1. Are you really gonna do this? Damn it, I was gonna try and fling him off the edge. Instead, I'll just kill him in one hit. Wow. That's not necessarily super common. There's so many different, like, flower types in this game that a lot of time I just straight up forget they even exist. Okay, we got another sword. And I know there's a lot of lore to read there, but I'm kind of just wanting to... Thing is, a lot of that stuff is relatively simple in what it says, so I tend to just kind of be like, yeah, let's just keep going. Which, I mean, if you really like to explore every bit of lore in a game, then I'm sure that my methods could be frustrating, but I like to see the lore that I kind of just feel like in advance is gonna really mean something to me. Okay, wait, maybe we have to... I have to reread that interrogation report because it doesn't look like they gave me any objectives to go forward with, but that might just mean that there simply aren't... It doesn't say anything about where to go. Okay. Huh. Maybe, that's basically where that quest ends. I'm pretty sure you can actually build the Viper armor, but what we just did from our little adventure is we got the steel and silver swords, which is, make no mistake, extremely useful.
Run, Roach.
But can anyone make it for me? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need to... Yeah, I think they can. I think they can make that type of level of stuff. Well, let's just travel around White Orchard for a little bit. See if we just find anything interesting. I'm not necessarily anticipating getting every single question mark. I call them question marks. They're the places of interest. I don't necessarily anticipating getting all of them done in this playthrough because there's a lot. And mainly, it's not just because there's a lot. It's because I think probably for most people it'd be kind of tedious to watch. But I don't know, I might do it. There's a lot of things I'm still undecided on, and Geralt clearly hasn't decided how he wants to actually jump. He still hasn't learned that ability yet, so we're stuck in this hell. My lord. We are really stuck down here, aren't we? But, you know, there's a lot of choices in the game, for instance, that are meaningful that I still don't know, you know, what route I want to take. What would be most interesting to watch, or what I personally want to do the most. I mean, really, in this game, any path you take will probably be interesting and fun to watch. But they all have quite different, what am I trying to say? They all have very different consequences. And a very different emotional effect, I would say. Did I get something to repair a weapon? I did. It's quite useful too, so I think it'd be best to try and make one of those new Witcher swords, though. Let's just check out a few more locations in White Orchard just to get a little bit more value out of this area. And then I can always just come back again another time, trying to look for places of power or whatever it might be. It's just good to occasionally take a moment to explore some of these locations. You get all sorts of items that could be useful for crafting, for instance. You could find that better be Wolfsbane. It's Wolfsbane, dude, let's fucking go. Now I just need 2 more of those, I think. Okay, thank God. Well, at least now I know what they look like. There's another one. Okay. So, we know Wolfsbane is around here. There it is. Okay. Is that enough? It is. Awesome. And we also can make white honey, which isn't crazy useful, but it's still good to make everything you can. Just gonna take note of some things I need. Okay. Awesome. I'm so glad we found that. I know I was probably being annoying as hell. So that was like, what, like 45? No, that was like close to an hour I was looking for that shit. Since I'm now out of Wolfsbane, I'm gonna try and pick it up when I see it on occasion. Try not to be too annoying with that. Wait, yo, where is this point of interest? It is like... I guess I need to totally go around this hill. Alright, in that case, let's move onward.
Whoa!
Just keep it going. Wow, I straight up don't even remember some of these areas. Now I'm getting all lost and shit. If I ever get stuck for somewhere for quite a while, I'll definitely cut. When I play games, especially when I'm, you know, not recording or something like that, I tend to be extremely thorough. To the point where I really get myself stuck in a lot of situations. Get totally lost, don't know where I am, don't know where to go. And sometimes it gets a little frustrating, and I think sometimes it's to my detriment, because it's not always terribly fun to just constantly be checking everything. Like, some of my friends, I think the way they play is a little bit more quick. Like, they would probably get through quests much faster than me generally, because I'll, like, loot every freaking chest in a building, check every nook and cranny for stuff that probably is not going to be of any consequence, in honesty. Okay, is there anything else really close to here? Yeah, I guess we could do this.
That's it, Roach.
Probably after this, we'll just actually... Actually, yeah, okay, let's go to a shopkeep. And we'll be like, hey, dude, you got any good stuff for sale? You got some of them, got any of them Witcher treasures? That's what I need. Alright, explosive barrels in this game are crazy. Like, they should call them, like, nuclear barrels, if I'm being honest. Because they just kill everything. Alright, come on, you guys. Come on, dude. Let's try and parry some people, because I have not been doing that. Oh, it's working pretty well on that guy. See, I tend to just dodge over and over and over and over, and something tells me that's probably not the best way to do it, if I'm really being honest with you. But yeah, I learned from Dark Souls, and fortunately I had a hard time shrugging that off. Okay, so who would sell us some stuff? There is an herbalist. That's good to know. That's good to know. I remember her. She's the one who we healed that girl with. Well, looks like there might not really even be a shopkeep. We'll go to the inn over here. At least I assume it's an inn. And if the bartender has anything, then we'll do that. See if they... Oh, there is this guy. The guy who sells, like, I think just DLC gear. Let's just check really quick to see if he has anything.
I'm in.
Alright. Is this a Witcher thing? Nope. Griffin decoction. Alright. Now, there is one disadvantage to this game's system of spreading out items, like, at random. Like the blueprints, essentially, to build them. Thing is... I don't know if it's, like, completely random, but it's pretty random. The problem with that is you can get items that are like super important for early game or mid game or just all around are crazy useful. It can take forever to actually find those blueprints because it's random, which can be frustrating. So can this armor actually craft stuff first? I'm a little confused. It seemed like they were implying he couldn't, but let's give it a shot. It would be really nice if he could make me a silver sword.
Incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late.
Yeah, man, forgot about Hendrik. He got fucked up.
The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri was going to get the
So hopefully this guy can make us a weapon, and then we can I'll probably just go to that werewolf. Do things in the order we started them.
What's that you're muttering?
Alright. Talk to this dwarf man. I suppose part of the reason that the side quest can really take a while is just because of things like this where I'm just like, especially early game when you need specific gear to really get anywhere, especially since I'm not on like an easier difficulty. It can be a little tough. You kind of just need to
Some armor.
go out of your way to make things as easy as possible. Oh, so we... Okay, I get it, game. Calm down. Calm down. Is this not what I'm wearing? What is Geralt wearing right now? Kaer Morhen armor. So we actually do have... I think this is the Viper gear armor. Wow, it's super easy to make. Yeah, it's just upgraded Kaer Morhen armor. Okay. Oh, so this dude is like straight up an armorer, not... Okay. He don't make weapons. Can you make... So, alright. He can't make armor, or weapons. So who does? Do you?
How can I help you?
No?
Take.
Well, dang. Is there anyone around here? Does this game have a legend? Man, I am struggling at the moment. Blacksmith. Blackbow. Okay, that's where we're going. I swear I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I would make that warrior's jacket. I just want to make sure I have the resources to actually get through what I'm doing right now.
Move it.
Kind of funny to me how I've been recording for quite a while today, but I've only got like a few like basic quests done because simple as needing to upgrade my armor and weapons takes me forever. So it's possible I'll skip through stuff like that in the future. We'll see. Alright, so I decided to skip ahead a little bit because I need to figure out how to get the necessary components for the sword. I was having a little bit of trouble at first finding the silver. But I ended up figuring out I had to dismantle like a candelabra or something like that. So now we finally have our dang Viper silver sword, which means I can actually do stuff. Finally. Alright, so let's get this going. Let's go take out that dang monster, the dang werewolf. Now that we also have our wolfsbane, this dude is just gonna... He's gonna get dropped, let me tell you. And... Alright, where's Roach? Here's Roach. Man, some of the noises people make in this game are just so weird. Like when they just randomly go, "Arr!" Okay, what was it called? Wild at Heart. There we go. How far is this guy? Only 388. I still don't know what that's meant to be, if that's feet or yards or meters or whatever. Seeing as how it's a Scandinavian studio, I'd imagine it would not be feet. But hey, who knows? Maybe under it all, this game is secretly made for Americans. I don't even know where I'm going with that. What does that even mean? That sounds so stupid. Okay, let's fight this heckin' werewolf. Actually, let's kill this bear first, because I need bear tallow. This was a terrible idea. This bear is super tough. It's okay, I can just smack it at the speed of sound. Die faster, bear. I have a mission to complete, and it's your fault that I've decided to stray from it. Alright, there we go. Give me your bear juices, bear. Alright. We're back. I'm back, baby. The Witcher is ready for you, my son. Let's do this. Did it? Oh yeah, it did apply the whale. Okay, good. That's better. He's still regaining health super fast, I will say that. But hopefully this time I can actually defeat him. I mean, honestly, knowing me, who knows? Let's get our swallow equipped. This game loves to tell me about just every little thing that goes on. Hey, do you know what a rune is? Hey, do you know what a button is? Do you know what a sword is? Have you ever even seen a sword in your life? Wow, I just realized how much we're screwing this guy up. Wow, that was way better than last time. Also, we didn't get him to the lowest health possible.
Don't harm him!
Look who it is! What's going on with you, idiot?
Think we need
Look
to
how
talk.
fucked up Geralt is because he took the potions.
It's Neelan!
It's great. love it.
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along.
God, that's messed up, girl. You're a freak. What are you saying?
Not till
What do you
I
mean
find
by
out
this?
What's going on here?
I love him. Always have. Even after I learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me?
I like how he keeps his weird, like, way of talking, his accent, and the way he says weird words.
I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night.
Uh-oh.
That was the
Our dude's
reason I
realizing.
had a taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more.
Dude, how...
I didn't want her
Wait, how
death.
did she even get away if it's a
Not to
werewolf?
believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
I don't know, What does the game
This is
do?
between the two of you. I refuse to
Okay.
meddle, but cross
So
my
if you
path
let it run
again,
out,
and I will kill you.
I guess it just does whatever choice you have your
Oh,
cursor over.
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Yeah, maybe that's kind of the evil option, but I mean, hey
Told
man.
you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
That a really strong limb.
Couldn't do it. Always been a coward.
Geralt, just kill him, dude.
Do it. Please.
This game does have some compelling quests. I do find them kind of interesting. Oh my god, another bear. I really don't want to fight you right now, bear. I'm busy. I'm hiding inside this house and you can't stop me. Okay, the door will stop me. The door says no. Give me a break. After the last bear, we gotta fight another one. But, yeah, so there's a lot of quests in this game where it's like the choices you make, I mean, both of them seem like they're, you know, ones that you could actually make in real life. I mean, I would imagine in real life most people would be like, yeah, I'm gonna save her because that's fucked up to let her die to a werewolf. But she is kind of fucked up and evil, so it's like, what do you do? That is the question. Alright, so we got some silver ore, which is always good. Alright, so there's that quest done. So so we don't even need to talk to Neelan or whatever his name was? Really? Okay. Oh yeah, because that was a side quest. That wasn't a Witcher contract. Okay. Alright, now let's go kill this quote-unquote shrieker. Which is, well, it's a bit of a distance away, but that's alright. So, the first time I played through the game, I only did a few Witcher contracts because I guess I just felt like they were too similar in the way they were done, and that it's always somebody gives you a contract, you go to a location, you investigate it, then you go find the monster and kill it. That's the general gist of all of them, which makes sense. That's really the way it should be. But beyond that, the further you go in the game, the more those open up. They become more and more of things that you just wouldn't expect, at least I feel. More and more interesting. It's sometimes a little hard to tell when a quest in this game is like meant to be a beginner thing. So it's like, it's not necessarily gonna be super complex in terms of what you need to do, or maybe even the decisions themselves will be more simple. But kind of lost my train of thought. But as you go further on, I think they do generally get a bit better. In Skellige, another area of the game, I really find a lot of the quests there to be more interesting. Alright, let's take this boy out. Salmon. Alright.
It's not here.
Surely this can't go as poorly as it did last time. I like how now my hatchet's messed up. I just can't catch a break from all my equipment breaking on me. And even though it's broken, like, nothing else is even as good. Alright, that's fine.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
See, Geralt, you say it won't get away this time, but if only you knew what happened previously. Fortunately, you died in that alternate universe, so you can't tell yourself about what happens, but nonetheless. Alright, let's see if we do a bit better this time. Did I have oil last time? I think I did. Wow, I am just getting messed up. Try and get some health back here. Why am I not really regenerating any health right now? There it goes. Gosh, these bird type enemies are really frustrating to fight sometimes. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm about to bleed out. Yep, there we go. Alright, just gonna skip ahead then. Alright, here we are again. Hopefully this time works a little bit better. If this dude actually fights me. There he goes. Third time's a charm. I hope. I really hope. I don't know what I should use. Oh, I think they actually tell you in the notes, like, what Witcher signs are best for each monster. I totally forgot about that. This is going a little bit better this time. Oh my gosh. A lot better, actually. Wow, way better. This dude's just not even doing anything this time. What the heck? Sir, you're gonna have to try a little bit harder if you're gonna survive this. Wow. Okay. Wow. We really didn't even try. Like, at all. Well, okay. That seemed bizarrely easy, but I'll take it. Sure, yeah, that works. Okay, and now with Witcher contracts, you always end up going back to the whoever issues it to you, because you gotta get your money, man. Gotta get that money. Wow, well, that was quite a session. Went to go fight a werewolf, failed. Went to go fight a gigantic bird, failed. Had to go hunt down swords and make them. Succeeded in at least that. And I guess while we're here, we'll also upgrade the new piece of armor. Upgrade to the new piece of armor, I should say. And then I think after that, I'll leave this episode, or this session at that. Alright. Give me my money, boy.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've seen you. You're that NPC that's in 100 other
Shrieker won't
places.
trouble you anymore.
How are you moving around so much, dude?
Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say,
Tain't
take
much.
care of the pennies.
Oh yeah. Why did I even barter? You just keep that, dude. You keep
the
that
coin.
monies.
You took in an orphan. Need it more than I do.
And they call witches unfeeling, inhuman. Well,
Like how everyone has that reaction whenever Geralt does anything good. They're like, "You're supposed to be evil. You can't be nice. What the heck?" All right, and right before we end it, let's go see Geralt's new chess piece. That's what we got now. Looks cool enough, but could always use an upgrade. Hey dude, I'm back. Give me that good shit.
Needs.
There we are. Let's take a look at it. Oh, is this... I assume it's already automatically put on. So it doesn't really look dramatically different. But it does have better stats, which I'm all for. Oh yeah, and I think those little tassel things are new. Alright, well thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next part.